I said that to go around to every grave and visit them would be impractical. But then I realized that if my brother had survived the ambush, he would have visited his men. Michelle Roseberry.
But of all the places I've ever been, we used to go swimming, out in the ocean, not in the river, but in the ocean. And they'd shoot at us with artillery. We'd be out there swimming, and so you have to come in when they shoot the artillery at you. But it was fun. It was a nice beach, nice, and the river, the Quaviet River, is beautiful. Got all kinds of growth, along the river. Really pretty.
At the base of the hill, we heard some movement, and like about 8 feet away, this Marine was standing here, and just about 8 feet away from us was an NVA soldier, and he was trying to crawl, and this Marine went to shoot him, and I grabbed him. Don't do that. Use your bayonet. And when he went over, and he got on top of him and he put him in his back, he bayoneted him. But when I looked at that NVA, he was 17, 18 years old. He was pretty big, probably about 5'8". He had on khaki trousers, and he had on those Ho Chi Minh sandals. He had a really short haircut. He was really good looking. I didn't see that he was bleeding out, or I didn't see any wounds on him. But he was just a young version of all, my Marines. It's just different. He was Asian, they were American. And that was my, he was just a nice looking kid. I was like, that was my first encounter with.
Go ahead, Anna.
Hello, my name is Anna Tran.
And my name is Kevin Reynolds.
My name is Ton Bo.
And we are three first-generation Americans. And Tom is going to tell you why we're standing in front of this flag.
Because we are full American citizens, born here and raised.
Two of us are Vietnamese American, and one of us is Irish American, but we're not going to say who.
Can you guess?
Picking up an Amtrak that had gotten kind of busted down, and saw a pair of tennis shoes with the feet still in them. Where the rest of the person had been just totally blown away, and that's kind of bothered me all these years, and as I've gotten to know the Vietnamese, the ones I have known, they're really a very industrious, very polite, nice race, it's really nice people. And that part has kind of bothered me, about why we were really fighting these people in the first place, because they had a different form of government. They were all of a sudden bad people, I know back then I was all for it, but I think it just was, the whole thing was bad, I think. The whole war was bad.
My cousin Richie was killed on the first day of Tet 1968. While Richie was in Vietnam, his wife, my cousin Barbara, had awakened in the middle of the night and saw Richie standing at the end of her bed in his dress blue uniform. Obviously a dream. The next day she called Richie's mom, my Auntie Rita, but decided not to tell her about the dream in fear that it might upset her. During the conversation, Richie's mom, my Auntie Rita, mentioned something unusual. Richie's picture had fallen off the wall in the middle of the night. Richie was dead. The next day, 2 Marines arrived at my cousin Barbara's door and informed her of his death. A few days after Richie's death, Barbara received a delivery of a dozen roses. Along with the roses came this note. Happy birthday, honey. I can't be with you. Sorry I can't be with you. I couldn't get a birthday card, so I made this one. Love, Rich. It was about this time that the hate mail began.